African-American genealogy, a lot of people don't realize that when they were indexing the information, like the genealogy back in the 30s and the 40s and the 50s and 60s, well, for example, if they were indexing a cemetery in a particular area, well, they didn't go across the tracks and index the black cemetery. So therefore, that information is really not available when you digitize it, when you go online looking for information, because back then, it was segregated. A lot of our information was segregated. A lot of the directories, you might have to go in the back of the directory to find information on black people. And another thing, too, about segregation, during that time, a lot of people think that the only difference in African-American genealogy and white is the slavery period. But that's not so, because if you just consider the slavery period, you negate 150 years of the segregation, the Jim Crow law, Reconstruction. For example, black did not experience the same thing as white American in the United States. We lived in the United States during segregation in a parallel society. We had black schools, white schools. We had black bar association, black AMA, white. In fact, I started out in a black school. I even went to a historically black college. So I grew up, I can remember the segregation period. They say it really ended in 1955 with Brown versus the Board of Segregation. No, because I wasn't even in elementary school yet, because I can remember. I can remember my grandfather, because I was raised with my grandfather, I can remember us going on trips. But the first thing you had to do when you stopped at a service station was to ask, is there a bathroom, restrooms for colored